Hey Bradley, I'm just trying to get some paint out of the bucket so I can get some paint in there and not end up with lumps in it. I'm going to wimp out tonight though, I'm not getting up on the scaffold. Hey MB, got a paintbrush here with your name on it. That's what's up. It's only a little trip over here. Hey, that website looks great, Michael. You've done a great job on that. I don't know if you saw the message I put in. If there's anything we can do here to help out with the Australian work on that, or just give us a yell. If you need a contact or anyone to do anything over here, just let us know, mate. The answer's yes. So, I've got my 8-foot scaffolding over there, but I'm going to wimp out tonight. I'm just going to do the stuff on the ground. Just a bit of a cutting in and rolling and getting paint all over me, as you can see. Getting it all in shot's the hard bit too. There we go. That's the tricky bit because I can't get into the join with the roller, but I cut in with the brush, and then I can get my big extension hole. I can basically do half of the, I've worked out how I can do half of the panel on the top there from the ground, and then I do half on this side, and then I get on the scaffold and I can reach and do the middle if I position the scaffold in the right spot. So it just means I don't have to move the scaffold around as much. It's been a godsend, but it's a pain in the rear end. And it's sitting at me already. As you can see, one of the best things I did was I covered up all the exposed beams with drop cloths and that. So, yeah, no problems, Brad. Great to have you here. Good to see you. Take care. The good news is this coat is the final coat. So as soon as I finish in these sections, they're done. And then I'm going to do my happy dance, but not live. Don't spit on me. Oh, keep going, mate. Sorry, you're going to have lots of creaky noises and unnecessary groans. All right, that's 1/4 of that section done. Hey Drops, good to see you here. As you can see, I'm getting spat on by the paint already. You don't need sleep. Sleep only makes you sick. unnecessary grain number 2. Oh, I will be very glad when this part of the house is finished. They're beautiful ceilings, but they're hard work. Yeah, 25-foot drops are not much fun. Yeah, ladders definitely work best when you stay on them drops. That's a #1 rule for them. I was up on that 8-foot scaffold yesterday. I had to paint in the middle and I had to stand on a milk crate, and I got up on top of the milk crate on top of the scaffold and it got a bit wobbly, and I went, nah, I'm out of here. I'm done. If only the section in the middle I could do so quick. It's definitely better painting down on the ground. So I do both sides from the ground. That just leaves the section in the middle. And the section in the middle takes probably 4 times longer because I've got to organise the scaffold and I'm sort of reaching out. I'm not real good with heights, so I'll just be careful and take my time. It's a long way down, and the concrete's hard when you hit. They do say it's not the fall that's the problem, it's the sudden stop at the end. Bit different to my usual snake videos on the channel. Not quite as exciting. Paint always looks good when you get that second coat on and get that uniform colour. And then you decide you're going to do a third coat. You generally look at it and remember how much work it was, and you go, nah, 2's enough. Let's not get carried away. It's looking pretty sneaky move though.
Is that section half done? Just the tall bits now. Day off work tomorrow, so I'm going to take the time to do the tall bits tomorrow. I've got more daylight. Ah, that's Bonza. That's great.
Cool. I need a pro bono paint it drops. Any clues where I can get one? Rightio. No time like the present. Drongo. All right. Some of the plastics come off the wall. Got to cover it up. Here it is. Oh, that's good to see people. Lovely to see people networking and sharing and helping each other. So, what makes this community amazing? Till you say paintbrush, man, no one turns up. That's a lie. Had Darren from down on the farm and forge came to go to him. Right.
Gonna have to have a homesteading convention here one day, I think. Get all these Aussie homesteaders down, share some knowledge and eat some food, do some live streams. Well, it's not revenue viewing, but it's making me fairly happy. Every brush stroke, I am closer to being finished. Yeah, that looks great. It's great. Three out of 4 sections done, time for smoke. Hey, Voon. Look, I got a paintbrush with your name on it. Just got to fly over here. Little taste of Australia, iced coffee. Can't go past it.
and a jam tart. Oh, can't go past good jam tart. Raspberry's my favourite. Yeah, Vern, the apex at the top there, I think it's about 16 feet, maybe 17. I'm standing on 8-foot scaffolding. I'm 6'2". I can reach 8 feet with my hand when I used to play volleyball, and I can't touch the actual apex. So I think it's just a tick over 16 feet, which looks really nice, but it's a total pain in the rear end to paint. So I'm just doing the bottom sections, left and right. I can do that from the floor. That's all I was going to do tonight. And then I've got the day off tomorrow, so I'll come and do the middle section. I'll do that from the scaffold. And I wasn't going to be climbing up and down and grunting and groaning, getting on the scaffold on a live. Now, all the credit goes to Julianne. I'm just doing the providing labour. She's designed it. She's done all the work with the architect and the builder, so I've just been along for the ride. It is going to look great, and it's going to look great when it's finished, because then I know I won't have to do any more painting. As you can see, it's still fairly warm here. Yeah. So that's our kitchen area over there, and then back to the butler's pantry, or the secondary kitchen. And then what I'm painting here is the dining and lounge area. Right, cutting in time. My favourite part. When I get this done, I'll see if I can take in and show you the bathroom, or the ensuite. The ensuite is as big as some people's studio apartment. All right. Let's cut it down.
Better take your glasses off before they get splattered in paint. Oh yeah, baby, that looks great. That looks ripper. It's got dribbled off with paint. Oh, I hate that. Oh, nearly there. Alright. Much better when I film it and put it in 10 by speed. I wish I could paint it at speed all the time. Okay, 3 more goes. Nearly there. One more dip, I reckon. One more go. Just to give you an indication of the height, I'm 6'2", so that's probably another foot there, and I can't touch. With that full stretch, I'm still about 2 feet short of the apex. So it's a fairly substantial cathedral ceiling. The good news is, I've only got 4 little sections to do tomorrow. Yo, ripper.
Happy days. Happy days. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, when you're standing up there and painting at the top, it's a long way down. Oh. Do you want to have a little look through the rest of the house? I'll take on a little tour. I don't know how long this battery lasts on this laptop. Should get enough time to do a little tour. So that's where our kitchen is going to go. So we've actually got a combi oven going there from Julianne's Cafe. And this is my butler's pantry. So it's going to be lined with stainless steel benches. There's going to be a commercial dishwasher there. And then there'll be shelving down this end. And have cupboards for storing more of my preserves. But those two benches there represent about 5 to 6 meters of prep space, which is going to keep me very happy. So I love cooking. So as you can see, there's up to the apex. The beams are all covered up at the moment. This is the back computer room. So I'll hopefully have this one all painted on the weekend. And this is Harrison's bedroom. And he's picked out a colour called Dinosaur, which is going to be a nice feature colour in here. He's got a good sized bedroom. And then we're going to put Dinosaur up on this wall as well, and then set our computers up alongside it. If I can get that. So that's part of our view. That's out our back door, looking down towards, you might be able to see the cows in the background. Just above the dirt pole there, they're all hanging around the feed ring. This is the view out our front door, front windows. We've actually got a bit of greenery in the paddock at the moment, which is nice. If anyone's interested in moving to Australia, the house across the road there on 6 acres is up for sale. It's a beautiful heritage building. It's got shedding and it's got 6 acres, and it's a lovely setting. And it can be yours for the low price of $1.6 million. Woo! So going through the corridor, that's where our mud room is going to be. So that's when you come off the farm and want to get rid of all your muddy crap. And master bedroom and walk-in robe. And you guys are going to get the first sneak peek at the ensuite. So it's, as you can see, tiles right up the wall, no shower base for the shower. It's a bit hard to see. So we've set the shower up so that it's just all part of the tile work. We hate shower bases. Doesn't matter what you do with a shower base, you cannot keep it clean. And then that's our view out the side, out onto the neighbouring properties. So over the back of my car down there, down that back corner is where we're going to set our dam up, hopefully. Yeah, it is, Vern. It's a very beautiful setting. It's it's nice and rural without being too sort of isolated and too much in the sticks. Yeah, it's emigrating to another country is pretty difficult. Drops. It's yeah, it's always difficult. And every other country has got positives and negatives. So you'd come out here and you'd be things that you'd love, and there'd be things that you'd miss and hate. So yeah, it's not something you do lightly, that's for sure. Yeah, no, we really love the view and the fact that we're probably 400 or 500 metres away from the nearest neighbour, so it just gives us a bit of privacy. So yeah, it is Voontree. I think people need to really look at the positives in your life where you are, and to up and move another country, you need some pretty solid justification for it. I mean, there's things in America that I love, and if I moved there, there'd be things that I'd be really happy with, and and there's some things there that I really don't like and wouldn't be happy with. So same as here. Yeah, but yeah, no, we love the aspect out the windows, and got some really good neighbours around the area. They're all guy directly across the road's moving up from Melbourne from the Big Smoke, but he's a nice guy. He drives trucks for one of the local earth movers here, and then we've got a couple of farmers around us, and yeah, it's all good. I thought the kangaroos might have been making a move to come on. They're usually here by now, but they're probably still up in the forest and making their way down. I can hear the corrallers out there. We get these parrots called corrallers. They come in and start chewing up the ground. They love hunting bulbs and things in there. Yeah. Well, time for sort of a pack-up time, I suppose. Oh. Here's a good trick for all you painters. If you're going to be painting tomorrow and you don't want to clean up your roller, don't. All we do is wrap it up in a plastic bag. Whatever paint's on the roller, I'll leave in there. I'll wrap it up in a plastic bag. It won't dry out in there. It stays moist. And by the time I come here tomorrow and unwrap it, dip it in the paint, we're good to go, because cleaning paint rollers is probably the worst part of painting, I reckon. Yeah. Oh yeah, neighbours can make and break where you live. Julianne and I had a lovely house in another part of Bendigo, and we had an absolute douchebag living next to us, and he basically ruined it. We had to leave. We couldn't take it anymore. So yeah, good neighbours are worth their weight in gold, that's for sure. Oh. So, roller is clean. Put that tip back into the paint. There's always something in your way. Get this scaffold ready for the morning. In position, I'm good to go. Yeah, you talk about good neighbours. This scaffolding belongs to the
guy next door. So he's loaned that to me for 2-3 weeks. I need it. So yeah, as I said, good mates, good neighbours. It makes a big difference. Yeah, certainly. The buckets, the rollers in the bucket of water will keep them from drying out too. And you just got to roll them up. But yeah, we just wrap them up in plastic. If I was going to be 3 or 4 days, yeah, I'd clean them out. But yeah, I'm going to be back here first thing in the morning. Probably get out here fairly early, get a couple of hours in, make me brekkie out here, sit out amongst the cows and have me Vegemite toast and a cup of coffee as a true Aussie, and then get back into it. So, I'm going to try and get this whole section here, the front section, finished as soon as we're finished and the floor coverings can come in. So it's all sort of waiting on us. Yeah, which is all good. All right. Lock that door. Oh, yeah. I seem tired. Yeah, it's I am a bit. So we've sort of gone. We sort of worked here every day over Easter. Oh, if anyone's wondering what that blur was, then that was a typical Australian resident. It's a big blowfly. Nearly landed on the camera. Hey, Shane. Gee, you know when to turn up, when all the bloody work's done. That typical bloody Georgian. There we go. Yeah, so I've worked over Easter and yeah, basically did a bit on every day and then each night after work, and yeah. So that's why I'm just thought I'd come tonight and I'll do the easy bits and take a little bit easy, and then tomorrow I'm going to hit it big time, and if I can get it all done by Saturday, I can take Sunday off, which would be nice. So I've got a whole stack of jalapeno peppers and habaneros. I've got to pickle them this weekend, so I need to find some time to do that. How's things going, Shane, at Kinfolk? Kipping in the back of the truck. Yeah, I got one of Julianne's, my partner, one of her cousins is a truck driver, so yeah, I know all about the sleeping cab at the back and pulling up on the side of the road and settling in for a bit of kip, as we say, which is Old English for sleep. But Shane, I've got I'm going to do a video soon. I'm just about ready to film myself on my drum kit with a particular song that I've always liked. So I'll get it filmed and dubbed up properly and get it on my channel. So it's just a couple of little fills. I've just got to get them. I can do them. I just can't do them 100% all the time. So I just got to get it nice and smooth. But I'm loving getting on my drum kit, and I didn't realise how much I missed it. Yeah. Hello. I am at the house. I'm actually streaming the painting work I'm doing on Bomber Steve. Yeah, I've had. Yeah, Julianne says hi. I've got MB and Drops and Voon. They're here. I've taken them. I've taken. You're coming. All right. I was just packing up, but I'll wait for you to get out of here. So yeah, I've just taken the laptop round and given them a little bit of a tour and given them a sneak preview of the tiles in the bathroom, and yeah. Oh well. Okay. See you, bub. Bye. Yes, Voon. She said hello. Yeah.
the hardest part about this, as you can see, is hanging those drop sheets and just getting them all taped up. It probably took an hour each side to get it all covered, and then one of them I didn't use the right tape, so I spent an hour and a half doing it. And then I came the next day and it had all fallen off, so I wasn't real happy with that. So I went and got the proper tape and did it. So it's still a lesson that we all learned. Do it right the first time with the right equipment, and you won't have to put up with it failing on you. Hello, there's Sweeney's Creek. There's Julianne. Okay. Copy. There you go. If anyone wants to jump in and join with someone who's covered in paint from head to toe and looking like a total hobo. Yeah, if you're doing beehives and honey, look, if you're doing anything on a farm or a homestead, you know, there's always something to do. So, you know, my dearly departed Pop, God bless his soul, you know, his favourite saying was rest. Oh, I'll rest when I'm dead. he just get out there. Yeah. Did I paint the ceiling or my head? Mainly the ceiling, but there was definitely collateral damage on my head. So yeah. But yeah, Drops. Yeah, you've been on the go and working all your life. You know what it's like. You just some days you got to sit down and put your feet up, and other days it's just get in there and just get it done. And yeah, once the work's done, then it's time for rest time. Oh. So that's the view out our front door. It's always nice this time of night, just with the sun going down and shadows creeping across. No, old mate's not here at the moment. Julian's just asked about it. We've got a little Corella here. We call him old mate. I think he's fairly aged. Normally the Corellas all sit together and they flock down and turn the paddock over all as a group. But we've got this one old Corella, and he just seems to come out on his own. He just potters around. You can actually get really close to him. So thanks, Vern. Thanks for coming in. Make sure you have a good night's sleep. You do a lot of work for a lot of channels, so yeah. So I try to acknowledge the work you do. So yeah, thank you very much for coming along. We appreciate it. Yeah, our view out the front's going to look really good. So up to the right we'll have our happy painting. Yeah, I'll be happy when it's finished. when it's all over. But, yeah. But yeah, Drops. We're going to have a driveway coming in on the left-hand side, and there'll be our fruit orchard up to the right, and our market gardens down to the left down here, and then yeah, we'll get the actual front of the house looking pretty good. Yes, you better get in the car and get out of here. We're running out of light. Yeah, I stuck the camera out the back before. Actually, I'll go right out the back door. Come with me. Just ignore the boat. That actually belongs to Julianne's dad. It's just being stored here at the moment. You might get a... Oh, yeah, look at that. There's a nice classic Aussie sunset starting to come down. Feels weird walking around with a laptop. We get some nice fiery red sunsets here. It's absolutely stunning. So this is the stand of our gum trees. There's about 3 or 4 different species of eucalypt here, and should be able to see the boys and girls over there having a munch on the feed ring. That's the view of the house from the back. It's a fairly typical Aussie outlook out here. Got the crows squawking. People might have seen our live that we did with Lala, Sweeney's Creek, and yeah, we're actually starting to get a bit of greenery that's come up from the rain that we got. We do desperately need some more follow-up rain now. We haven't had any since then, so yeah, coming up to 2 weeks. So if we don't get some follow-up rain soon, then all this greenery is just going to die off again. So we're not selfish, just a ½ inch to an inch would be nice. But it is definitely looking a little greener. Yeah. No, old mate's not here yet. And then, of course, yeah, and I was just the drops did a thing. It's never over. Yeah, you're right, because once we get the inside done, as you can see, we've got to get the outside done as well. And then there's sheds to put up and garden beds to make, and yeah, it's the one thing about land drops. They're not making any more of it. So. Yeah, I'm sorry the kangaroos weren't out. They're normally sort of hopping around by about now. Where I pointed, they come onto the front paddock here, and where I was just pointing before, they come through. So they're not coming down here as much now since the new house is built across the road. They're sort of going around the back of it and coming down onto the back of the paddock. But yeah, they still come around this area. And yeah, we love our kangaroos. I know there's some people in Australia that don't, and blame them for a lot of things and a lot of destruction, but my philosophy is they were here first. Got to learn to live with them. Yeah, we have deer in Australia too, and they're a non-native animal, so my philosophy is they should be eradicated. So I'm quite happy for as many people to go out and hunt deer as often or as regularly and shoot as many as they want, because they do a lot of environmental damage here, along with a lot of the other feral animals we have. So, hey, Gerwin. Gerwin from Jandera. So, Gerwin's a Queenslander, so it's about 16 hours drive from here. I was just doing some painting, as you can see. Yeah, I'm not sure if JA's here or in the car on her way out. So she didn't know I was going live. It was just a last minute thing. Came out here to start painting. I thought, I'll chuck a live on and people can watch the paint dry with me. Oh, there we are. No, she's still there. Yeah, look, and deer or any animal in its native environment where they've evolved over millions of years and they're supposed to be there, that's where they're supposed to be. We have so much trouble with deer and pigs and camels and rats and cats and dogs and mice and cane toads, and just the list goes on, and they're all just doing such environmental damage. Oh. Oh, now Harrison's typing. They're in the car. They're on the way out. Yeah, paint drying is fun. Well, the beauty of watching paint drying is you know that you've actually finished all the painting. So that actually is the fun bit. So. Sit on that. Oh yeah, and drops. I assume you're like me. Deer meat's lovely. I love venison. It's a great meat to eat. As long as it's taken down quickly and ethically and with minimum amount of suffering, then yeah, it's all good. You can see also just above my head here, that's the securing pole that runs between the beams, just to hold them in place as well. So that's all wrapped up in plastic as well. So once I get everything completely finished and I know there's no more paint flying around, then we'll take all that covering off and just touch up any spots that we've missed and go from there. Yeah, not some. Some people don't like deer meat. It is a bit gamey. It's got plenty of flavour to it. But, yeah, I'm rather partial to venison, but I'm generally pretty partial to any meat if it's done correctly. One of my favourites is running around on the property here, which I'm going to have to get organised to get a few, and that's the rabbits. We've got a bit of a rabbit explosion going on here at the moment. They're running around everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't got our drone up into the air yet, Jandera. So we're going to hopefully give that a test fly on the weekend and get some footage of our property as well. Yeah. Yeah, well, I can't say I've tried elk or moose. We don't get many elk or moose running through our properties over here in Oz. I'd imagine moose is very, very similar to beef, probably with a bit more stronger flavour. What model of drone has he got, Jandera? We got a Mavic, the Mavic 2, and we've had a little bit of a look on the instructions. We're going to give it a test fly on the weekend. Hopefully, we don't crash it or land in a dam or anything. And now the next well-known Australian visitor has turned up, the mosquito. If it's not the flies eating you, it's the mosquitoes or the drop bears. Yeah, I hate mozzies. Mozzies are just like politicians. They're just bloodsuckers. 1,500 pounds. Yeah, that's a fair amount of that's a good sized cow, that's for sure. What's that? About 750 kilos. So yeah, yep. Yeah, no, any moisture around the rain, and yeah, we haven't got a lot of standing water around here. There's a few dams, but you don't need much for the mozzies to proliferate. And yeah, once the sun starts to come down, out they come. Interesting fact: they detect the carbon dioxide that we breathe out, which is how they track us and find us. That's why you get bitten while you're asleep. All right, I'm going to make sure everything's wrapped up and clean. That's all right, yep. There. most important rule of painting, put your paintbrushes in the water and put the lids on the paint tins. All right, well, looks like Julianne's here, so just arrived in the car. Yeah, oh, I'm not quite finished. I've just done I've got 3 sections between these beams, as you can see, and I can do, let me see, there's a light fitting there. So that light fitting, I can paint up to there and a little bit from the ground. So I've done that on both sides, and then tomorrow I'll jump up on the scaffold and do the tricky bits on the top. So yeah, thought I'd get the easy bits done tonight and just get on there. So here's Julianne and the invisible kid.
You'll never see it. Hi.
Yeah. So yeah, Jandera's here and drops, and Boone's had to go to bed. Yeah, it's all looking very good, very exciting. So we're all pretty happy with it. I'll be even happier tomorrow by lunchtime because I'll have all of this roof double coated and I'm all done. So yeah, and that'll be the hard bits done,
Look up.
which is good.
Look up. This is the invisible child. That's it. That's as much as you get. I just had a look to see if there's any kangaroos across here, but
Yeah,
no kangaroos.
no, they're all been hiding tonight. Yeah, still up in the forest. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to just go check out what the builder's been up to today. So, thanks for coming along and keeping me company while I was painting and watching the paint dry.
Oh my God, he's an absolute mess.
I got dribbled on a few times. Yeah. Thanks for coming along, and yeah, we'll go live next time with Sweeney's Creek Farm, and I'll be out here all day tomorrow, so I'll fire it up a couple of times and people can have a look what we're doing. So yeah, all good. Love to you all. Catch you later.
Bye.